Welcome guys to another ProfileTree tutorial. So today we're going to be going through setting up payments on a site. So as you can see there, we've got two different platforms that we'll be working with. It'll be for Wix and GoDaddy. So yes, we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so in front of us here we've got a template site that we've chose from one of the default options of Wix. And this is actually, believe it or not, it is an e-commerce website. For this is the one for, as you can see, like an Italian or fresh pasta it's an Italian restaurant almost website. So as you can see here, we've got online ordering. Now that of course assumes the fact that we will have to be accepting payments. So if we go ahead and preview that, and we'll just check it out. So if I click on online ordering, it should be giving me menus or anything like that, of course. So here we are, a few options with the pastas that they sell. So 6 options there. There's a vegan sweet potato tortellini. There's red ravioli, spaghetti with clams. So if I go ahead and choose one, now it'll add to the order, of course. And I go ahead and check out. It'll ask me to connect a payment method. So, of course, this is the most vital part of your e-commerce website. Once you're ready to publish it, before you even do that, you would want to make sure that you've got all of the checklists ticked within the dashboard. So, we'll go ahead and check it out. So, I'll go back to the editor here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the dashboard. So for those who don't know how to go to your dashboard, simply just click on site. It's just located right beside the Wix there. And all the way at the bottom, you're going to see my dashboard. So you're just going to go ahead and want to click that. And of course, you want to make sure that you save your site first before doing so. So once you've saved your site and it's all happy, we're going to go ahead and go to the dashboard. And we'll check out some of the payment plan or the payment options that you can give the customers for your e-commerce site. And the step-by-step for it is pretty much really easy. So this is the checklist I'm on about. So currently at the minute we are 0 out of 7. You want to make sure that you set all of this up before even publishing your website and connecting domain. So as you can see, we have one there, which is set up payment methods. So you can either click on this, or what you can also do is, in order to get that same area there, if you don't see it, just go on to settings. It's on the list on your left side, and you want to go ahead and click on accept payments. It should be on the first row there within the general settings. So just click accept payments. Okay, now of course this is where we start adding our business location, be it anywhere in Europe, Asia, or the States. You can go ahead and click the business location, of course, add it in. So let's just say we're in Turkey, and I go ahead and choose that. Usually the payment methods within the different countries are, of course, different. So from here, we have, I don't know how to really pronounce that, CPay. Excuse me if I have pronounced that wrong. But straight off the bat, you can see from the UK and Turkey, there's different payment methods. So subjected to where your business location is, just double check and make sure that it is the right location on the top. Of course, if I hit Thailand and I go ahead and continue, we've got GB Prime Pay, and thankfully we've got PayPal there as well. Now I'm expecting, if I maybe click on, if there is China, you'll get something like WeChat. Let's have a look. So I go ahead and click choose. Okay, so it looks like there's different payment methods. So yeah, there you go. As you can see, WeChat Pay. So just make sure that you've got the right business location area. Of course, if you are, let's say you're going to be accepting payments throughout the different locations, you should be able to view the see more payment options. I will go through that together. So if I go ahead and click United Kingdom again, go back to where I was. So of course we are running a pizza shop here. So we're only going to be located in the one area unless we had a plane to deliver the pizzas for us. So here we are, we've got accept payments, and this is for United Kingdom. So it gives us options there, 3 options at the start, which we can accept credit or debit cards with Wix, and they have starred that as recommended. With it, you have Visa, I think that's Electron, can't remember, I'm not too sure. There's American Express, Union Pay, and you've got Apple Pay. So then you also have PayPal there, as you could see, and manual payments, so which allows you to accept cash, a check, or other forms of payment. If I go ahead and demonstrate here on how you can click to connect, very easy enough to do so. You just go ahead and click connect, and it shows you a list of different options there. Payment providers have certain restrictions. To make sure we connect the right provider, review the restricted list and answer the question below. So if you don't have, or if you're not selling any of the following there, you're good to go. All you need to do is click no, I do not continue connecting Wix payments. But if you do, you would have to connect to another provider. I'll show you that in a minute, but of course for the meantime we're going to go ahead and say yes, I do not. So you can just go ahead and click continue. So then it'll connect that provider, and then that allows customers to use the Visa, American Express, Union Pay, or any form of payment that they have. As you can see, there's a list of different options there, which is great. And of course, we know this for the fact that on the premium plan, you have to have a premium plan in order to even accept payments. So that's just something to note. So now we have that enabled. You don't just have, you can also have multiple Wix payment options. So we have here PayPal and manual payments, as you can see there. And of course, if you have a PayPal account, you can go ahead and click connect, and it'll ask you the following, which is for your email address. And of course, if you don't have a PayPal account, you can choose to create one right now. And you can, of course, contact PayPal itself if you have any issues. Okay, so we'll just go back to where we were here on our site, our pizzeria site. So you could do that. Unfortunately, I do not have a PayPal account to demonstrate with. So it should ask you to put your email in. Then it'll ask you to put your password in, and on top of that, it'll probably give you a security code with the 6 digits, as it usually does. And once it's connected, that's it. Now, the manual payments, that's easy enough to connect. You just go ahead and click that, and straight off the bat, you see there, fees. This payment method has no fees. So that's something that you would want to see as a business. So within this pizzeria, of course, then that means you can offer a business payment to accept cash on delivery. So something like that. And then the manual payment, you would want to select that as cash payment. Of course, you don't want, if you're not a business that accepts checks or anything like that, you want to make sure you strictly keep it as cash payment. And with the instructions, just say cash only. When so just say cash only, delivery option, delivery or pickup. So something like that. So that's what they will initially see if you select cash payment, and then that's when you go ahead and choose connect. So it'll load up there, it'll connect again, it'll ask me about this premium plan, which we don't have. So now what we have here is we've got the credit and debit cards, we've got Apple Pay, we've got manual payments. Now, of course, we don't have PayPal connected. There are different payment options. So we'll go ahead and explore the different payment options. Here we have Pay Safe Cash, and that's provided by Skrill. And then that obviously allows us to accept cash for online sales. And then this all goes down to SEPA. And of course, you've got third-party credit or debit card providers, which is Stripe and Square. We've got Braintree, we've got Bankful, and SumUp, and Fondi Payments as well. Now, we'll not focus too much on this. That's just the third party, of course. There are different options there, as you can see, where it provides cryptocurrency, and that's when you could start paying in Bitcoin, or you could pay in Dogecoin, or you could use either if you wanted to. So any sort of cryptocurrency payment you could pay through and provide. If you're open enough as a business owner to do so, you can go ahead and allow cryptocurrency payments. Another one as well, just like PayPal. So Klarna wouldn't really be an option if you don't need it, because what's happened quite early on the stages, we've got the PayPal credit, and I think that's been around now for a year or two, and that works the same way as Klarna there, but they allow you to accept buy now pay later, so payments in 4 installments on a month or on a monthly basis. I haven't used Klarna myself, but more the fact that I do know something about it. It's just I'm not too sure if there's interest fees on top of that. As a customer, of course, you can provide that service as a business owner if you want to. That's more of a customer issue if they have to pay interest if they don't pay the installments. You could stick with the PayPal, as I said, for the customers. So that's primarily your option. Of course, there's other ones there. We've got Split It, where you can buy now, pay later, payments in up to 24 interest-free installments. So more or less just the same thing there. And then we've got Laybuy. ClearPay is more of what Klarna would be like as well. And PaySafe Card, which is a prepaid voucher that consumers have to buy either at a partner store or online shop, so you can choose to connect with PaySafe Card. Now we'll quickly go over to the other one there, which is if you chose a different option for this. So I'm going to go ahead and manage this, and I'll say not accepting payments. Or let's see. We'll disconnect the Wix payments. Now, something to note as well, that if you do connect Wix payments, a portion of course, there are some shares. So they either take, I think it's 10% of the money that you make for using the payments. So don't quote me on that, but I'll go ahead and show you this here, which is the connect. So if I connect the payment here, I can choose to, okay, let's see if we can try to get that adult one up. So bear with me a second, folks. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and go back to the setup payments, and I'm just going to show you what would happen if you have prohibited items that you sell within the Wix site. So if I go ahead and accept credit and debit cards again, and of course if you have these providers with restrictions and you do have that, you just go ahead and hit continue and just say you are selling cryptocurrency or anything like that. Well, you could pick the other ones. Let's just say firearms and weapons, or medical devices. Let's just say medical devices there. So we hit continue. So these are the ones that we could use. So it's Bankful, so that accept credit and debit cards. So you can go ahead and choose to connect that, and you would want to have a account with Bankful, or you could do a manual payment if you want. We could check out to see what other options they have. So they have PaySafe Cash, Split It, or Crypto by Bankful. So something like that. So that pretty much wraps up the different payment options on Wix. We'll go ahead and check out another platform, which is the GoDaddy one, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up for that one. So, okay, we all know that GoDaddy is a very great platform for setting up a very fast website. If you have noticed yourselves when you're creating the websites, it's pretty much instant. It creates the website for you. So here we have something similar here, which is the Belgian pizzeria. So we'll go ahead and click on it. So whatever site you have, you'll go ahead and click on that. You'll have a menu item on the top, and we're going to go ahead and select the settings, and you'll see under general you'll have payments. Gonna want to click on the payment option there. You'll have this load up screen happening for you. Now, of course, if your first time, you'll see this. So you can try that for free before your trial ends. So let's see if we can go back to the payments here. Okay. We'll just see what happens if we click get started. Should give us the payment options here in a minute. So we'll wait for that to load and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's loaded up for me now. Just like Wix, it's pretty much more or less the same thing. So we've got Square, we've got Stripe. We've also got PayPal, which is connected. Which we could choose to disconnect straight away, just like that. That's easy enough to do. And we can also accept offline payments. So that's some of the options there. You should be able to accept bank transfer or Visa, anything like that, or American Express. There are different options there, so I think it's just provided for what we have here. So this is the accepted credit or debit card. So you got to make sure that you have an account set up with Square or Stripe. Or Strip. So there's pay. But yes, that is pretty much it. And then it'll give you GoDaddy is a very, very easy platform to use. So you can just breeze through it. It's not the hardest, which is great. But yeah, that pretty much concludes the GoDaddy there. It's a very quick one. And I suppose if you guys have any questions at all regarding this video on what we've discussed, just leave them down in the comment section below. And yes, I'll see you for the next one. Thank you very much.